Okay, it's been a minute. I know we all have been going through a lot. Okay, so there's not as many of these as I initially wanted. But so we are here post Saw, so that's where we're picking up. First, I figured we'd take a look at the um, victory points, which I'll tell you what, I think a lot of people think, or at least they are acting like. Okay, also, hold on, I need to delete this whole section. Okay. Or at least they're acting like they gave up a lot more than they did. And I'll tell you what, y'all did hack your bodies off. I cannot believe you guys didn't strategize more. But in the terms of actual victory points, Ali, Louise are both still like beating Stephanie and Max. Yeah, Quinn is clearly in the lead. Tammy gave up so much. Tammy literally gave up everything. I cannot believe it. That was like I was left flabbergasted. But William also gave up a good bit. But William has the ability to actually compete for obsession, so that's good. But anyways, let's get to the tier maker. We'll talk game after here. So let's check my report card real quick. See how I did. Pretty good, I feel like. Not really. Maybe not. Okay. So we lost Miss Shanika, we lost Miss Melissa, and we lost Raquel. Now at this point we're talking about, games to win. Also, I feel like I may have overzoomed this. It's kind of blurry. I don't know. Okay, so let's get everybody here in the middle. Right now, I think Quentin is in a great spot to win the game. I think he's probably in the best spot. One, he actually has the most victory points, but I think that's his bane. But B, I think he won Saul. I think everybody who won Saul is in a better spot, at least in this first round, because everybody gave up so much. Nobody talked about it at all. I could not believe it, especially since everybody in the pit was working together. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? And I'm sure I know they're realizing their mistake, and I don't know. It's unfortunate. I didn't think anybody was gonna hack themselves to absolute obliteration like they did. I just figured people would offer. I figured 10 to 20 pounds was about where I figured most people were gonna go, but some people were going high 30s. Like Raquel died with 14 pounds, but a flush given up, which I was like wow, like yeah, I was shocked. But I don't know. I feel bad. I do, but it's not over. That they definitely think it's a lot worse than it is. They definitely do, which is fine. Lick their wounds. Tammy though, Tammy's pretty much gonna have I don't think it's mathematically possible for Tammy to win. She gave up so much. And also, I don't know. Like, y'all, of course, you win victory points by doing stuff in the format. So if you're sitting out of stuff in the format, you're losing a shot at victory points. Like, I don't know. I guess they never really sat down and thought about that as well. But to me, I don't know. It's a given. We've been doing it all game. Like, that's why I guess people gave up so much. And listen, I understand that they hadn't played the safe room before. But it's not even about having played this safe room before. It's like they just gave up a lot. Like going into an unknown, you think you'd want to play safer. Like that's what I would do. Like, or commit to one category. Everybody gave up everything a little bit at least, and that's like I don't know, like not the move. I feel like I'll just sit out of killer. That's literally what I would have done. I was in this situation and I saw killer was 8. Whatever. I just won't be that. I'll just build my strategy on not being able to be that. But everybody just gave up a lot of everything. Everybody just gave up a lot. And Ali said it immediately. Fuck, we should have strategized. Yes, you should have at least talked about it a little bit. Like, y'all, can we, I don't, and listen, yeah, of course you can only trust that so much, but I feel like it would have helped. I think Luis will get stabbed. I think he'll be fine through this round. And then if William's able to win Obsession and make Luis the killer, that's best case scenario. But I think Luis gets stabbed if he's not voted the lucky break, probably. Or if he's vulnerable. Any round where Luis is vulnerable, I feel like he's probably going to get got. But pretty much everyone else is on B tier. Max, I need to move Max to C tier or actually, no, not Max, I'm sorry. Stephanie, just because she is still trailing Like, at this point, for Stephanie to win, in theory, she needs to sit next to William and Tammy and hope she doesn't get stabbed. Because you could, in theory, lose 8 victory points from stabbings. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, 8. So, that's a lot of victory points if you get stabbed by a lot of people. So, it does add up. But I think this is currently my standings. Tammy has to hope that she gets to the end with William and Stephanie, with neither one of these people winning much anything. And then they get stabbed out. And that they don't do their confessionals, and that she does her confessionals. Like, it's bad for Tammy. Tammy pretty much knows it's over, which I feel bad. But Tammy gave up everything. Like, she said, I'm gonna give up the whole format. But I told them there was 3 rounds, which, I mean, hey, okay, so there is obviously gonna be at the final 4. If you're at the final 4, you're gonna be able to compete and win victory points that way. So you will win victory points for getting into the safe room. And there is gonna be a little placement bonus, but they don't know about that yet either. But so yeah, it's not doom and gloom. It's definitely not great, but this is the current standings. I feel like Quentin's the front runner, needs to get stabbed, and Tammy's probably gonna get to the end because everyone's gonna want to sit next to Tammy because she's got no victory points. Sorry, Tammy, you were my winner pick. You're doing so good. But I think everybody else has an actual shot to win the game still. So, good luck, y'all.